Yo, what's going on, guys? It's Eagle Talks Football, and we're back again with another video. Today's video, what we're going to do is we're going to go through the last 2 days and all the group results for those last 2 days. Because if you guys don't know, I haven't been streaming for the last 2 days on World Cup content because I needed to take a little bit of a break. I feel like it's coming so quick, so fast that now that the games have slowed down a little bit, we can maybe break it down a little bit easier, right? So, for anyone who doesn't know what took place in the last couple of days, let me just give you guys a quick recap. Last time we met, Uruguay, Portugal played. After that, it was an ugly game. Uruguay are pretty much out at this point. All they need to do is play Ghana. Ghana beat South Korea in an amazing game. Amazing game. Serbia, Cameroon, amazing game. And then we had Switzerland, Brazil. Let's start with those games. What stood out for you for those games? Because I'm not gonna lie, the Cameroon game was something else.
Oh.
Yeah, someone said get the Polish Yankee off, bro. This guy's onto you. He's onto you.
I don't give a fuck.
But yo, Gunnar Souls, what you saying, bro? I'll start with you.
Do you know what, man? The 28th of the Cameroon, Serbia, South Korea, Ghana. What a brilliant start to the day that was. Incredible. I don't think anyone called, pretty much that 6, 9, 11 goals in 2 games happening, and the way they happened as well. Ghana went 2-0 up, and then it was 2-2, and then Ghana go and win. It's brilliant, man. This is what the World Cup's about, especially these sort of third games in these group stages. This is what you want it to be, and that's what we got, man. We got a spectacle, and you know what? Like, I think there's a few surprises. Like, I think Ghana did a lot better than I thought they would. Cameroon, Serbia was meant to be a draw, I'd say. It's a very tight game, but ended up being a very exciting draw. I think, for me, right, I don't know what you guys feel, but Brazil kind of disappointed me. I expected a little bit more. I expected, a bit more potency, a bit more of an attacking flair to their game, and I didn't see any of that. I felt the sort of physical, even against Serbia when they played, I know they won 2-0, but it feels like those sort of physical sides that can put one on you, they seem to be struggling against. I mean, it's early signs, it's only 2 games, but 2 games where 2 physical teams have played them, especially in midfield, and they've somewhat struggled against. So it's interesting because all the favourites, none of them have been convincing. So
yeah,
I think that makes the World Cup a lot better for me. I don't want one out and out, clinic. I want I want them all to struggle to some degree, and that's what we're seeing. And I quite like what this could mean.
But you know what? The back and forths from the last 10 o'clock game delivered. The last 10 a.m. game. If you didn't wake up for that one, Gunnar Souls, you did.
I was at work. I had to watch it. Yeah.
And you know what? Can we take a moment of silence just to remember the 10 o'clock games? Because those have been magical. Waking up 10 a.m., having games from 10 a.m. till 9 p.m. every day for 8 days. It was beautiful. I loved it. I don't know about you guys. Some people didn't really wake up for them. Some people didn't really want to watch all of them. But
I had to get up at 5 a.m. for those games.
Oh, shit. Yeah.
I loved it. No, you're right.
Hey, yo, what happened? You lost a tooth?
Yeah. At work, I slipped and I hit my tooth on a cart.
Fuck.
Oh.
Damn.
It hurt.
You have a tooth missing. I'm like, what the hell happened to this guy? He plays hockey? Anyways, god damn it. Yeah, RIP to 10 o'clock games, man. Everyone everyone put RIP 10 o'clock games in the chat.
RIP 5 a.m. games. Yeah.
RIP 5 a.m. games. RIP whatever time the game is for you. Let us know where you are watching in the world and what time the game is.
The early kickoff.
But yo, is there anything else that we need to say about those games? The Cameroon game, the friggin' Serbia, Cameroon, the
Abubakar is
okay.
Oh, that goal.
Savage.
He said a long time ago that what Mo Salah does is not impressive because if I had an opportunity at a top club, what I would do. And you know what? Everyone laughed at him.
Bro's performing. you can't really say, nah, you're full of shit. I mean, he's doing it at the World Cup stage with Cameroon, so you got to give him credit, Matt. And Mohamed Kudus, same thing. He said he's just Neymar but without the platform. And bro, but Kudus is balling. So,
Bro, kudos, bro. Mohamed Kudos, he's linked to every single Premier League club. He's linked to all the big moves. This guy is looking big. Big up Triple M in the house. Someone said 12 a.m. games for you.
oh,
Damn.
Where do you live?
What?
I'm actually curious how it'd be 12 a.m. That's mad.
because you,
LA.
if you live in Hawaii,
Ah,
maybe.
interesting.
Nah, but if you live in LA, what time is 10 a.m. UK time in LA?
No, in LA,
That's
the
3
game starts
hours.
at 2 a.m. In LA, the
2
game
a.m.
starts at 2 a.m. Yeah, there's 3 hours behind Eastern. So
Okay.
2 a.m., 5 a.m., and then like 8 a.m. And because here in Michigan, the latest game is 2 p.m. So the latest game in LA is 11 a.m.
Damn.
Yeah.
Damn. So I feel bad for some of these guys in
Oh
LA.
shit, Michigan's in the Eastern time zone.
Yeah, man.
Yeah.
Oh, wow. Okay.
Michigan, even though they consider them a Western team in the NBA, it makes no sense.
Yeah.
Anyways, let's get this started, guys, because I don't think people are here for us to go through all these games that we.
Yeah, Igal.
Yeah.
Yeah, so I have to go get food and stuff. So I just want to say something brief, but I'll be back in max half an hour,
All right. What do you want to talk about?
Man, so I've been living in America for 2 months, right? I lived there before. I lived there before for 4 years when I came for university,
Okay.
That's cool.
Man, yes, there are Americans that watch the Premier League. There are Americans that watch the MLS, okay? But I'm telling you, pretty much no one cares about football, aka soccer. Like seriously. Like the other day, I went to the MGM to play poker. I went to the sports book to place some bets. They have about 20 TVs. The Brazil game was going on. None of them were showing the Brazil game, even though at that time there was no live American sports. Like, can you imagine a sports book doesn't play a World Cup game?
That's crazy.
That's crazy.
It depends. Yeah.
Because maybe they're just gonna play what people are actually gonna bet on.
No,
because
but there was
people
no
might
other
not-
live games on. It was like what time was it? Like noon or 2 p.m. in America on like a Tuesday or Wednesday. There's no American sports that are going on at that time.
Yeah.
That's true.
It depends. For me, with I'm gonna say just for lack of confusion, because if I say American football, you're gonna think I'm saying NFL. So I'm gonna say American. For me, the soccer culture here, it's like it depends which region of the country. California, is very, very. It's actually and honestly, when you go into the major cities, it's more prevalent because a lot of them obviously made of immigrants. In New York City, you've got Polish people, you've got Chinatown, you've got all these different people. Same thing with Boston. Ton of Portuguese people live in Boston, so that's one of the, you know what I mean?
Let's just segue into the Iran game. The Iran game. You're telling me loads of Americans weren't watching that game, saying
Yeah, obviously when the US soccer team plays in a World Cup game, they're gonna watch. Like that's national pride. Biden was talking about like, let's win Team USA, and when they won 1-0, he was like, yeah, we did it, guys. Like whatever. They have national pride. At the end of the day, they're gonna watch their national team play. Like, you know what I'm saying? But in regards to the Iran game, like that is 100% a penalty. Like honestly, that is 100% a penalty.
It's offside.
No, the penalty in the 97th minute when what do you mean offside? He fouled him, bro.
It's offside.
There was no offside.
Yes, it was. That's why it wasn't called.
No, well, it wasn't called because it was called because the ref thought it was a dive.
No. It's because the guy was on. Did you not see the white? The essentially it's goal line technology, but it's for offside.
I don't know. It happened at the end of the game, So I didn't really like. It happened at the end of the game, and then the game ended like a minute later. So I didn't. But really, they didn't call a penalty for offside. I thought, no way, man. You got to make sure for that. I thought they didn't call it because the ref said it was a dive.
But if it was offside, they would have not called it anyway. They would have checked for both.
If you score a goal but you're offside, it doesn't count because you're offside.
Basically, for anyone who doesn't know, Taremi felt like he was pulled down by Carter Veklen.
Cameron Carter Vicker, yeah.
In front of for the final chance that was saved by Matt Turner. this was the chance right here. If I could show you guys what was going on the
Mhm.
screen, but yeah, so this is what took place. They're saying he pulled him down, which made him trip and go feet first into a goalkeeper. And then he's saying if he didn't pull him down, he would have been able to score there. And that's where the penalty shout was. It was like in the 90 somethings minute, if I'm not mistaken. Am I wrong? What minute was
Yeah,
it?
it was
It was
really,
like
really.
97th minute. Like a minute later, the game ended. You know, it was like
Yeah.
really in the last
So-
minute.
So with that being said, I'm not gonna lie to you guys. I watched this game and I just said to myself, "Ooh, that looked shaky for a second."
It did.
The moment they reviewed it, I was just like, you know what, it's over. The game's done. You're gonna complain, but it's not really. It didn't change the landscape of the game too much because Iran were not the better team. America.
Yeah,
was the
obviously
better
Iran.
team.
Iran was the
Iran-
worst team.
Iran didn't do enough to try to win the game until the final minutes. Like the final minutes, they actually started playing football. It's like you could have done that earlier.
Yes, obviously Iran has bad players, and America has been investing heavily in their soccer team since 1990. You know, so obviously America is going to have top athletes, and they're going to have all that. You know, they're better.
you
They're
not
better than
feel like
Iran.
he died, though?
No, but you say in the grand scheme of things, it doesn't change anything. It does. Iran go through if that's a penalty and they score.
No, I don't think they go through because of goal difference. I don't think they go.
No,
go
no,
through.
No, we needed to win that game. If we drew, we were out.
Yeah,
because Iran.
Because without the win, you're on 2
No, but
points.
Iran lost 6-2 to
You would have
England.
been on 2. No, you would have been on 2 points if you had lost the game. So you would have been on 3 with a draw. Iran would have been on 4. So they would have gone through on points.
They had the point advantage. They were up a point on us because they won a game and we drew 2 games. 1 draw, 2 points. 1 win, 3 points.
Yeah, but let me tell you something. I've been watching football since 1994. I've seen so many dives in the box, and the way he fell, I've never seen that before. That was completely natural. The way Taremi fell, that was completely natural. Like, honestly, if you see someone dive in the box, you automatically know he's faking it. Like you see someone dive in the box, most of the time you know he's faking it.
The guy slid on his ass. How did he slide on his butt?
Because you can
we're talking about Mehdi Taremi too. We're not talking about Insigne, a tiny little guy. Like
all I'm saying is that looked natural to me. From my experience of watching football,
Fair enough.
that looked natural.
Fair enough.
Okay. With that being said, USA won. USA comes second in the group, right? Iran are now where? They're what? Third?
Wales bottom. Yeah.
Yeah, at least Iran beat Wales. That's a good. At least Iran beat Wales. You know, like happy about that. You know, like Tunis, they beat France. They didn't qualify, but it's a great achievement. Like I was watching BN Sports. They're interviewing all the Tunis supporters. They're so happy we beat France. It's a great achievement. You know, like if you're not like one of the top European teams or like Brazil and Argentina, making out of the group stage is a great achievement for your country. You know.
Yeah.
100%. And you know one thing that I would take away from this whole thing is we look at Group A and Group B. There was some upsets, there were some magical moments, but at the end of the day, when you look back at the group, you say to yourself, Senegal and Netherlands getting out, and you say USA, England getting out. It's pretty close to what you expected. Am I wrong?
I went with some wacky ass predictions. I said USA bottom just because I thought we were gonna completely flop on our ass. But to be fair to Berhalter, I'm not a fan of him at all. But you know what? He's done all right this tournament. To be fair to him, so I'll admit when I'm wrong, bro. And if he keeps winning games, then you know what? The thing is, he makes such little stupid mistakes that surely he can learn from them because we're playing good football. My problem with Berhalter has always been we go 1-0 up and then we take our foot off the gas. In some games, that's appropriate, but in other games, that's not the approach you want to take.
You know what? This is what we're going to do. We're going to end off the United States portion of the show, and we're not going to move into other parts of the show. Let's talk about England. England, Marcus Rashford, and these guys did what they did, and they've gone through to the next round. Obviously, we expected it, but Marcus Rashford stepping up, I didn't expect that. I'm not gonna lie.
didn't
I didn't think he was gonna show up. I didn't think Marcus Rashford was gonna be the guy that saved England and carried them in this game, scoring that free kick to break the
How
tie.
did you guys not think that?
What? Of course not. Why would anyone expect Marcus?
He's been
Rashford?
he's been in decent form, but I didn't expect him to get a
Why
break.
would you expect Marcus Rashford out of all the players that they could have on the pitch to perform? To
Man's
be the
a
guy who
game winner.
carries
He's
them
a
to the
game
big-
changer.
Marcus Rashford is a game changer to a
He's
certain degree.
no. This is the thing, yeah. People get so clouded because he had a bad one season that they now think he's a wash player. He's a phenomenon. He's a phenomenon talent, man. The guy can change games on his own. I don't get, he will show
Marcus
it.
Rashford is a phenomenon.
Yeah, he's a phenomenon talent. Yeah.
No,
I think
Rashford's
Rashford
anywhere close to what he was expected to reach. Whatever they hyped up Rashford to one day, he's going to become this. He's whatever world class. He's not even close, bro.
He's got the talent. This is the thing, though, isn't it? It's application so far. Yes, it's been a bit patchy, but the guy's shown he is a clutch match winner, and that's why I'm like, I don't understand why people are surprised. Like that Rashford was the one to pull it out the back. Firstly, the guy's got a good free kick on him. Yes, it's very hit and miss like Ronaldo's, but when it hits, it hits. And that's the thing. That even if you look at Ronaldo's free kicks, the ones he's scored are beautiful, and the same with Rashford. Like the ones he misses, they're terrible. But that's the thing with their technique. It's very hit and miss. But Rashford, man, the guy's got talent. People overlook him because, yes, he's been a bit poor. Yes, he's had a few patchy seasons. He's not lived up to the hype, maybe. But when he performs and when he turns it on like he has done this season, man, the guy's unplayable. I said it even in the last 2 seasons. I'd take him at Arsenal. I've been vouching for this guy. And that's why I'm not surprised, man, because he's shown this before. It's not shocking to me at all.
You know what? You know why people overlook him is because Harry Kane's in the side. Phil Foden's in the side. Saka, for example. Like Rashford is a good player. I think the thing is with Rashford, I've never rated him compared to what some other people do. I think he's a limited footballer, but if you set him up to succeed, to get his limited talent out on the counterattack, he's brilliant. He really is, because he's a great first-time finisher, decent dribbler of the ball at speed, just finishes it. So to be, I don't hate Rashford. I just don't rate him like at maybe your level. I agree. We could both agree he's a very good player. Maybe the level is disputed. He was brilliant. He was brilliant.
I'm talking more about his sort of overall ability more than his current status, if that makes sense. I'm not saying he's world class. There's a bit of feedback on my back. Is that mine? Yeah. So I'm just disputing. Like, I'm not saying that you're wrong for saying he's world
real
class.
Dylan in the house
or any of that. But what I'm talking about is more in the terms of his actual talent. Yeah, there was, but it's gone now. And that's all I'm talking about. Because for me, the guy's got the ability to be a potential world class player, but he hasn't shown it yet. And that could be down to many factors, such as the team that United have had. It's been a bit of obviously a bumpy ride, and they've not been the most cohesive units, let's say. And obviously, when Ronaldo comes into your team, it's not the easiest to perform. Let's be honest; he takes up all the goals away from you anyway. So, for me. I think I'm not surprised. I think this is his redemption arc, and a lot of people are going to start. And look, he's a United, and I'm an Arsenal fan. I shouldn't really like him, but when I see talent, I see talent.
Listen, Rashford is really fast. He can catch you on the break. He did it against Arsenal. Did he score 2 goals against us, catching us on the break? I think one of them he caught us on the break and he scored. I think the second one too.
One. I can't remember.
Yeah. So he does have it in him that if you set him up. If you set him up perfectly, he will score like that. He has that in him, so he can be clutch if you set him up perfectly.
You know what? I'm just gonna say this, Dylan. You're an Australian fan. Let us know how you feel about Australia. We're not gonna move on yet from England, but I'm just gonna say this: Gareth Southgate has a lot of work to do because there's a lot going on with this England team. There's a lot of selection headaches he's made for himself because players like Rashford are playing into form. Foden's delivering. Mason Mount, not so sure. Bukayo Saka had 2 goals in the first game. The one person who he doesn't seem to want to do anything about is Harry Kane. And Harry Kane is probably you could say, you know what, he's getting assists, but he's not doing his job scoring goals. If he doesn't score a goal in this tournament and England go out, it doesn't matter that he's gotten 2 assists. He's the captain. He's the main man. If he doesn't get goals and he doesn't actually perform, because
Doesn't
this
matter.
is supposed to be a world class striker, it might be a
Doesn't
problem.
matter. Does not matter.
Doesn't.
Igal, are you currently in
Doesn't
England?
matter.
Yes.
You are in England?
Yes.
Have they started singing It's Coming Home yet?
They sing it outside the window every night.
Yo, it's coming home, isn't it? What are we saying?
Yeah.
But anyways, yeah, let's talk about Kane. Let's not divert the conversation. Yeah, let's keep it on that.
All right, guys.
I
Gotta
personally,
go. I'll be back. All right. Should
All right,
should I log out? Should I stay?
No, just jump out, jump back in later when you're done.
All right. Peace.
Peace.
do you know what it is, right? For an Arsenal fan, like I'm talking for myself here, it'd be very hypocritical of me to say Kane needs to score goals because we've seen people. No, because I'm not even talking like in that term, because we've seen teams score loads of goals without their striker being the main goal scorer. And this is the thing, right? Football has evolved into two elements. You can either go for your sort of number 9, like your Haaland, or you can go for your Jesus Kane types or your Messi types. Obviously, Messi is a phenomenon in terms of he can do both play, make, and score goals.
And
But
attack
sometimes-
mid.
Yeah. But you get these like like for example, like Harry Kane. And look, he's a Tottenham player. Again, I'll say it like, I'm just saying it from an England perspective. Look at Olivier Giroud, for example, when France won the World Cup.
Yeah.
The guy was the main piece to why they won that World Cup. And I'll still stand by it. I don't care how many people want to argue. I'll stand by that. He didn't score goals. He didn't come in clutch for the goal scoring, but he was the key reason to why those goals happened. And look, I'm the first to say it, like Kane needs to score goals. I agree with that. I'm not saying like he completely can't score goals, but if we're doing what we're doing, because think about it, we beat Iran 6-2. That's 6 goals scored there. Okay, the USA game, what was that, 1-1 or 0-0?
0-0. Goose egg.
0-0. And then you've got 3 goals against Wales. So in the tournament, in 3 games, we've scored 9 goals.
Yeah.
Despite, look, Iran are not a bad defensive team. We've seen it because they
Not
kept
at all.
the score down. We just managed to beat them somehow.
What happened? Where's the echo coming from?
Yeah, so that's why I'm saying, like, with the Harry Kane situation,
Yeah, I
as
see.
long as the other players score goals, such as Foden comes in, Grealish comes in, Saka comes in, Sterling comes in, even if Bellingham or one of those, or like Mason Mount, whoever it may be, scores the goals, then Harry Kane can continue playing the role he is. But if we don't have those clutch wingers or those clutch 8s, that's when the system falls apart. And that's when we need Kane to step it up and go, you know what, I'm going to stay forward. But right now, it's working. So I don't think blaming Kane if he doesn't score is the key reason to why this England team.
No, I'm just
to go
saying
out.
the scapegoat's there in the case that if England go out, there's a lot of
I'll be
scapegoats
honest,
in
if
this team.
anyone does it, I don't rate their ball knowledge.
No, there's a lot of scapegoats in this team. 1, Mason Mount. 2,
Yeah, but he actually has been shit. He's not done anything.
2, Harry Maguire, even though he's nothing wrong with England. Southgate will always be a person that people criticize because he's the manager and he's the one that makes the decisions. And you know what? Another person you might be surprised by. Yo, Steve, I don't know what's going on with your mic today, but another person you might find that's interesting that I find a lot of people criticize just because of how he performs in some of these games. Declan Rice. I feel like Declan Rice gets unwarranted criticism because of the Rice to Chelsea campaigners and the non-Rice to Chelsea campaigners. I see him get a lot of criticism. But yeah, enough about that. Let's read some of these comments. Some people saying Foden scored. Yes, he did. Finally, we see England versus Spain. Hearts says England. Head says Spain. There's no way that's going to be the final. I think Brazil.
Oh, I thought you meant. Oh, all right. I thought you meant in an earlier stage. I was like, nah, because we come across France in the quarterfinals if both
Yeah.
teams win.
Yeah, Spain are going to top the group. Germany could play France, I think, or yeah, I think so.
No, it's the game where it's Poland versus whoever Poland play.
No,
It's who will
Poland
play
faced
France
France,
in that
and then the
winners
winner
of
of
the
that
French
game
yeah.
could, yeah. Yo, England won't make it out the quarters, says my guy here, and then he says because you think Arsenal will win the league, I'll be back. Ha ha ha. Okay. You're an Arsenal fan. You should want things to win the league. Iga, Saka hasn't reached half of the level that Rashford has in his career, especially at the age of 24, proving himself as a top competitor, far better than Saka, World Cup, Champions League, EPL.
He didn't win any of those competitions.
He's just saying he's proven it based on the fact that he scored goals in those competitions.
He's not. Saka's better than Rashford, man. That's not even.
It's true. Then let's see. Dylan said something about Australia. Let's just move on to Australia. Or actually, before we move on to Australia, Dylan, I'm just going to read this in the Australia segment. I'm just going to take this off the screen for a second, and I'm going to go back to the Netherlands. Netherlands. If you guys don't know, we have my guy Monty. He's a big Netherlands fan to the point where he went to the World Cup. The man was in the World Cup, and if you see, he has video after video after video of him at the World Cup. Can you guys see some of these videos?
Yeah.
Is there an echo?
That's fucking sick, man. Oh, you're on mute, yeah. Bro, I'm telling you right now, North African nations, those fans are incredible. Oh my God.
Anyways, can you guys hear me now?
Yeah.
Long story short, I'm gonna go and have a full video speaking to Monty about all these things, talking about his experiences in the World Cup and everything, and I'll do a full video on that in the coming days before Friday. And Friday we'll do a roundup show that is going to be going into the knockout rounds at 11 o'clock. But for now, I'm just gonna play you guys one more quick clip.
Hey Monty, listen, man's on a plane right now, as you can see. I mean, man's had an amazing trip in Qatar. I'm flying back to North America, obviously. And listen, me and Gal's gonna record a little Saturn, you know what I'm saying? Stay tuned, my people. But for the boys on stream, have a good one. I'll be watching when I get back. Peace.
There you go. Now let's talk about his beloved Netherlands. Let's talk about Netherlands because, guys, Netherlands are actually dark horses. We call Denmark dark horses, but Netherlands might actually be the real ones. What do we think about Netherlands? Let me know what you guys think. Nothing? No one cares about Netherlands?
Oh, sorry. Oh, I was wondering if Gunnar
I thought that you go first on this one.
Oh yeah, no. So I before the tournament started, they're and I stand by it. They're my pick to win the World Cup, actually. Because number one, what do you need in a World Cup winner? Solid defense. Check. Manager who's decent, at least, that can make tactical changes and make in-game adjustments. Check. Just because they have horrible tactics, by the way, Caden, don't mean shit. It's called effective tactics. Portugal won the Euros. They won one game in 90 minutes. Can Portugal, and also, what you also need, you need consistent goal scorers. Gakpo, 3-3, bam. Depay, he still has yet to show, solid midfield as well. I mean, the team is they're unbeaten in 15 now.
15 games?
Oh, yeah, the Netherlands are unbeaten in 15. They haven't lost since Euro 2020 against Czech Republic. So, I honestly, they're my pick. They're my pick to win it all, to be honest. And also of the favorites, who's been that convincing? I know Netherlands haven't been that convincing. I don't know. Something about the Dutch team to me says that they've got what it takes to win it. Because
I don't agree with you at all.
that's fair.
I think this Dutch team showed that they're very average, that they struggled with a lot of teams, and at times you can play pragmatic and win games, and at times it can cost you. This is a competition, small margins, and those small margins, the majority of the games have been for the purists. They've only really scored off of little chances created in some games, and when they do create a lot of chances, they're nowhere near clinical enough. So some games, like the first game, they were extremely clinical, and I think they got a draw. Did they get a draw?
No, they beat Senegal 2-0.
Oh yeah, they beat Senegal 2-0, but Senegal had outshot them. They beat the other team, Ecuador. Ecuador outshot them, and then Qatar was just terrible, so they beat them easily. So you know what? Overall, I feel like we haven't seen the true test yet. And against America, it could actually be a test. I'm not saying that America's going to lose probably to Netherlands, but it's going to be their first big test. I think America is better than Senegal.
I don't know. Senegal USA would be a tough one. I'm not sure if we're better than them.
Senegal without Mane is nowhere near as lethal. This Senegal team struggled for goals.
But to be fair, though, what they lack in the goal scoring department, they have the physicality, they have the intensity, they have the intelligence and whatnot. They have a lot of
Let me just talk about this man right here.
Yeah.
They want me to talk about Gakpo. Yes, Gakpo has been clinical. This team has scored, 5 goals?
Yeah.
And conceded 1. Gakpo has 3 of them. And one of the goals that was also scored in one of the 2-0 victories, he was involved directly in, because he shot the I think it was his shot which was deflected into Clausen's direction. So he's literally scored a goal in every game. He's been their player of the tournament. He's been clinical. But let's be real. This is a team that's only scored 5 goals, which is quite a bit in a tournament. Honestly, I can't underestimate 5 goals is like middle of the pack, because there are teams that are scoring 9 goals. Like, we're making fun of England, but they've scored 9 goals. Argentina have had a horrendous knockout rounds, but they scored 5 goals, right? We're talking about a team in Croatia who scored 4 goals in 1 game.
Yeah, Croatia looked good.
So it's like, I'm obviously not going to just judge them only off the goals scored. Defensively, they've been solid. They conceded only 1 goal. This Netherlands team, to me, though, it feels like none of their wins have been convincing. The last one.
Sure.
The 2 wins against Senegal and Ecuador, they were shaky.
I mean, Qatar. They drew against Ecuador.
Ecuador and Senegal were shaky games. That's what I meant.
Yeah, no, you're right. You're right.
Game was the only comfortable game, and maybe they're growing into the tournament. Maybe they're catching up form, but the United States, I think it's going to be Netherlands are going to be favorites, but they're going to be slight favorites. And I'm not going to say I'm not going to rule the United States out. I think United States are going to have more. United States are going to just counter, and it's going to play to their game plan. Netherlands are going to have a lot of the possession. They're not going to do nothing with it. But yeah, let's go to Gunnar Solskjaer. Let's hear what Gunnar Solskjaer has to say. And people wanted us to talk about Gakpo. We'll talk about Gakpo even more right now. Don't sleep on Haaland, some people are saying. I'm not sleeping on Haaland, but I'm just thinking they're not as good as people are making them out to be. I really don't believe
anybody's making them out to be great.
Yes, sir. What's good, bro? We're talking about
What's
Netherlands.
up, bro? How you doing?
Big up Gunnar Solskjaer. Gunnar Solskjaer, go ahead, bro. Take it away. What are you saying about Netherlands?
Dark horses going out in the round of 16, you know. What kind of dark horses are these? I'm telling you, USA going to beat them, man. Because look,
I hope you're right.
No, the thing is, right, the reason why I say it's because Netherlands ain't playing Netherlands football. This football
Not at all. You're right.
Like, this is Van Gaal football. Yes, in some cases it can win tournaments. I somewhat agree with that. These tactics with like the 3 at the back or 5 at the back, whatever you want to call it, can win you tournaments. But the problem is they lack the quality to get the job done, in my opinion. Like, I rate Gakpo highly. I think he's a phenomenal player. But the problem that Netherlands have, they can't create enough chances where Gakpo can be effective. And the way that they need to play is not to the strength of Gakpo entirely. So that's where their downfall is going to be. They're literally relying on Frankie de Jong to do it. And Nathan Ake's been their best defender. This Van Dijk brother, I'm telling you, he's an aura defender. The guy does not defend. I don't care. People can cook me for it. I hope he comes back because I do want the conversation of a modern defender coming into, the all-time greats of the Premier League. But right now, if you're not going to defend, if you're not going to engage, if you're not going to go in for tackles, you're not going to be in that conversation for me. And that's the problem that Netherlands are going to have, because this is a guy in their defense. This is the man. And this man is backing away, not going in for tackles. I don't know what it is. I don't know whether psychologically that ACL effed him, but I feel like that has. So I think USA personally, the way the relentless presses, the way that they can move the ball around, it's literally all you've got to do is try and evade Frankie de Jong and you win this game. Because if Frankie de Jong doesn't have a good time, this Netherlands team is doing nothing. So I feel like they've got too much for Netherlands and Frankie de Jong to handle on his own. And that's why I'm saying they're not dark horses for me. They're lucky to be in the round of 16. And when they get there, America's going to slap them out. That's my opinion.
What if Pulisic doesn't play, though?
Doesn't matter. I still think you've got...
Oh, I don't know about that.
Wait. Why is Pulisic not going to play?
Because he literally got kicked in the bollocks. That's why.
That's a minor thing, man. Just put some ice there in it.
People get kicked in the balls every day, and they still.
No, it was a contusion.
So does he need surgery? Does he need surgery?
No, I don't believe.
Okay, so then you play. If you don't need surgery, you play. As long as you can still have kids, you play.
I mean, I ain't the U.S. doctor. I don't know. I'm just saying. I've heard that it's.
We're gonna talk about USA Netherlands when it comes to the USA Netherlands. Let's just move on quickly to Senegal, bro. Yes, sir. Talk to me. Senegal. Did you expect them to get out the group?
No. But that being said, shout out to Senegal. I feel like they played good for all 3 games, guys. Like, if it wasn't for Mendy being Mendy and actually like having a brain fart in the first game against the Dutch, they played well against the Dutch. They really did. And for me, it's like I thought without Sadio Mane, they won't be getting enough goals, which can still be true going forward. But in terms of the group stage, for me, I'm shout out to their manager, man. Like, very massive credit to their manager. Like, how he got his team organized, how he got them to perform in this group stage is remarkable, in my honest opinion. And this is moving forward, England, man. If England don't have the right mindset coming into this game, man, they'll be in for a shock, because Senegal is a decent team, very good. I mean, and it's sad because like I hate playing what is, because Sadio Mane, bro. Like, man, imagine, bro, if they had Sadio Mane playing for them. It's one thing I'll say about Senegal is they are they are the champions of Africa. And I feel like I feel like they have played like they're the champions and best team in all of Africa. So I think shout out to them, man. I'm very, very proud of Senegal. I really like this team. This team, I really want them to do well, but but it's like I do see them. They're gonna have limitations. They're gonna come short. That's just the honest truth. Like,
you know what? There's 21 people in the chat. Let me know, guys. How far do you think Senegal can go? Senegal versus England coming up. I don't want to get too caught up on Senegal versus England, but people in the chat, let me know what you guys think about that game also while you're at it. I'm looking at Senegal. I'm just going to keep it real, bro. Senegal are happy to be in the knockout rounds. If they can get any further, That would be an amazing story. Cisse, the manager, winning them their first AFCON, getting them to the knockout rounds of the tournament, first time since he was the captain. Just an amazing story. But at this moment in
Mhm.
time, that's all it's gonna be. It's not gonna. It's
I'm
not
not
gonna
so
finish.
sure.
Unfortunately, the story ends when they play England. That's just how I think it's gonna end.
Yeah, because Idris Sagani Gay is suspended for that game as well. So because he picked up too many yellow cards, which is a stupid rule, but
There you go. There you have it.
Don't pick up
Anyways,
yellow
we're
cards.
gonna
Don't
talk
blame
about
the
this
rule.
game
Blame the
on
player.
Friday. We're gonna talk about this
I
game on
mean,
Friday. What?
it's a competitive sport, Gunasol. Like, you know what I mean? You
No,
want,
no, 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 no. You know you can't get the yellow card, then don't go in for the tackle, in it. That's all I'm saying.
Yeah,
Don't be
you pull up
don't be
Poland.
silly.
You pull up Poland. Look at what Poland did today. But we're gonna talk about Poland in a second. Before we do that, can we just breeze past France quickly? Anyone surprised France topped the group? Because I after game one, I knew France were gonna top this group. But going into the tournament, I didn't expect them to top the group. So I was slightly surprised that Denmark were so shit and
Yes.
Australia topped the group. So like I want to spend more time speaking about Denmark and Australia, but you guys just want to touch on France quickly?
Simply put, the French-speaking derby went completely and utterly in the way of the Tunisians, and they deserved it. Tunisia deserved that win. Straight up, there was no that the French B team depth. We talk about their depth; it's impressive. On the day, they didn't do the job.
Yo, guys, is my image bad? Like, what's going on?
Yeah,
yeah.
it's a little bit moving a little bit booky, but
All right, I'm gonna jump out, jump back in. You guys keep
okay.
doing your thing.
No, but yeah. With Tunisia, France, yeah, it was a really good game. Honestly, I thought Tunisia they honest to God, they showed up. They were not intimidated by France. They showed bravery, heart, soul. I mean, my God, the fans too of Tunisia. Like I said, bro, Northern African fans are probably some of the most underrated in world football. Those guys put on a hell of an atmosphere. The players fed off of that too. And I think France, they met one hell of a challenge today. And to be honest, if there's another game where the fans,
That better?
yeah,
Okay. Anyways, continue.
yeah, no, and last thing I wanted to say, goddamn, what a goal, Wabi Kazri, Jesus Christ. But you know what? One thing I will have to critique though, Yusuf Fofana losing the ball in midfield, throwing his arms up, stopping, standing still, doing this. No. Go win the ball. You screwed up. Stop. No. It's inappropriate. It's very inappropriate. That should be a learning moment. If Deschamps knows what he's doing, I assume he does, he's got to tell Fofana, yo, can't be doing that.
Can I tell you something? The French players today, they went into that game and they felt like the FIFA president. They said, "Today I feel African." And that's what they did. They literally went into the game knowing that it didn't mean much for them to win, and it meant everything to Tunisia. And if Tunisia win, they could potentially go through in this group. But guess what? 4 points was not enough. You needed more points than 4 points, and Australia did the unthinkable. So yeah, I'm gonna throw it over to you, Gunnar Souls. But before I do that, I'm just gonna read this comment from my guy Dylan. Dylan says Australia suck, but we got the results we needed. Ha ha ha. We played dead football. Argentina will probably put us on a smoke. Ha ha ha. But a good for the country with zero talent. This guy is harsh on everything he supports. I love Dylan, but that's so harsh.
Yeah,
Anyway,
but you don't even want to know what I'm gonna say for my Poland rant, brother.
don't worry. Let's go into Australia, guys. I just want to say this: if you guys don't know Matt, he's absolutely loving life. Have you guys seen Matt?
Yeah, when he came on video and he was like, "Yo, this is Qatar." Yeah.
Matt is he didn't go to Qatar.
I'm sorry. That must have been a different guy. My bad.
He went to Sydney, but look at this.
What a fucking
Australia, 4 a.m. in the morning. This guy's having the time of his life. This guy's having the time of his life. He's just going crazy. I don't know what that is. Is that all flares?
Flares.
They're
No
going
problem.
crazy in Australia. They're literally
Absolutely, as
going
they
nuts.
should, man. Oh my lord.
They're going nuts. And yeah, if you guys can't remember, the guy did say this on stream.
And when it comes second, Australia will come second. We'll versus Argentina. Maybe we'll lose to them, but Denmark will top it. Australia will come second. France are not getting through in the group stage.
He was right about Australia, to be fair. Damn.
Yeah, that France prediction didn't really go his way, but everything else was pretty spot on.
No, the Australia one, you gotta give him credit. That wow.
Yeah. Yo, Dylan, man, if you're about, jump on. But yo, I'm gonna start with Yasser on this one. What do you think about Australia, bro? Because for me, what a moment for Australia. Their manager went into this tournament saying they just want to create moments. What a moment did they create right there? Is that the first time they got through to the knockout rounds? It can't be, surely.
No, I'm sure when Tim Cahill used to play for them, they did.
Yeah, because they used to do it back in the day. But yeah, what do you? Didn't they host one?
I'll look it up. No, they never hosted a World Cup, which is weird. You would have thought that they would have.
Yeah, if they were gonna give it to a country down there, you would have thought. 06 was the first one. Okay. Anyways, yeah, yes, sir. What are you saying?
Well, I mean, they should be proud of themselves. They played well in the group stage. That's the honest truth. Like, they scored first against France, which no one expected. I remember, and also when France went up 2-1, they hit the post as well towards the end of the at the end of the first half. But then, France did what France did. They scored the third goal, kind of just like kind of ran away with the game. Um, Australia, people don't even understand how Australia even qualified. I believe they qualified by beating Peru, if I'm not mistaken. It's like a intercontinental playoff qualification, whatever, where they couldn't even qualify the regular way. So they're like they were the last. I think they were the last nation to qualify for the World Cup. So to expect them to even come out of the group is actually insane. Like this is massive. Like you have countries like Mexico that always qualify for the round 16 that are out. And they in Denmark and all that. I mean, you have to in Canada that top their qualification group. So I mean, if Australia qualifying for the round of 16 is massive, guys. It's actually shocking to be honest. It has to be the shock of the tournament, in my honest opinion. Because my God, Australia, like it's crazy, and but credit to them, and credit to them, like I did not expect them at all, to do it.
The
Like,
shock of
I
the
mean,
tournament hasn't happened yet. The shock of the tournament is gonna happen when Uruguay get knocked out.
no, that's not a shock.
Germany get knocked out.
But for me, it's like but that you talk about Ghana, that have this Ghana. This is Australia, guys. Like Australia, I was shocked that they even beat Peru, to be honest, to even make
What?
it to the World Cup. No, I thought Peru
Really?
was. Yeah, I thought Peru.
Strongest
Yeah,
group of
but
Australians, to be fair.
no, it's just Australia. I feel like
They
Australia.
qualified on penalties. You're right.
Just for me, it's like they're barely qualified, and there's clubs like I mean the Denmark not qualified is crazy. So
Yeah.
and for Australia to top Denmark is crazy, guys. Is actually insane. So
Can
I
we
mean,
can we just be honest though? Denmark are no longer that team. I'm watching Denmark play. Defensively, they're not there. Offensively, they did look disjointed. Off the ball, they're terrible. What do they bring to the game? They don't do anything well. They
Yeah.
played several games this tournament, and they showed us who they are. Denmark are not the same team that they were in the Euros. Denmark are not the same team that they were in previous tournaments. This Denmark team is a shell of what we used to think it is. And going into this tournament, a lot of people had high hopes for them because of what they did in the past. But a 0-0 draw versus Tunisia, a 2-1 defeat to France, and now a defeat to Australia, they come out of this tournament with 1 point. These guys are supposed to be dark horses. They now look like they fell flat on their face, and this is a worse display than Turkey in the previous Euros.
Which is crazy. Yeah.
Anyways, do we have anything else to say on Australia, guys? Or you? I pretty much covered
Nah,
it.
but big up Australia. They deserve the win too. By the way, they deserve that. So big up Australia. What a moment. Yeah.
Now, usually, C comes before D, but in today's drama, they had to save Group C for the final game. That game and the drama. Oh my God! Let me just clarify to everybody. This is what took place. We ended up getting a situation where Argentina came first, Poland came second, Mexico came third, and Saudi Arabia, the team that shocked Argentina on the opening day, finished bottom of the group. Now, if there has not been, there's been a lot of entertaining groups, but this has been one of the more entertaining ones by far. Look at that. Every single team has gotten a win. The two teams that were fighting for the final spot both have 4 points. What separates them is one goal. That goal was the goal scored by Saudi Arabia at the end of the game. And even if Saudi Arabia didn't score that goal, you know what separates them then?
The yellow card.
The disciplinary record.
Yeah.
Poland had less yellow cards than Mexico. So no matter what,
unbelievable.
Mexico needed to win by a 3-goal margin to finish.
Or Argentina to score 2 more. It could have been either
or Argentina to score more. And you know what? Both could have happened. Argentina had a penalty saved. and you know what? Poland had a penalty saved versus Mexico. At the end of the day, this group was an entertaining group. Where do we begin? We got to begin with Messi. We got to begin with Messi. What do we got to say, people, about Messi? I'll start with you, Gunnar Souls, since you want to be Mr. Nice Guy today.
Listen, yeah. The reason why I don't want to talk first is because I want to hear the reaction first. I've seen it on Twitter, so I don't want to go in on the panel. So I'll let other people go because I want to see what they've got to say about it.
Let's forget about doing all this stuff. Let's just do the whole Group C together because everything is connected. That group, literally every kick was connected. Everything that happened in one game affected the other game. The result. It was mental.
You know what? Yeah, I'm not gonna sit here in front here. Saudi Arabia disappointed me. Now,
based off their start.
Yeah. You know what? Like, it's not even. Yeah, they started well. Okay, they beat Argentina. It's not even that. It's the football they showed. It's the display they showed against Argentina more. Because sometimes a team can ride on and just happen to win a game, but they fully deserve to win this game. It wasn't a lucky moment. It wasn't they just got lucky and they just somehow beat Argentina. Nah, this was a convincing.
They outplayed them.
Yeah, outplayed them in every statistical football way, in terms of press, in terms of chances created, in terms of just everything. And then they go and play Poland, and they
destroyed us. They didn't. We won, but they outplayed us.
But the thing is, though, for me, they look like a shell of themselves. I'm not going to lie, because
against Mexico,
their potency was gone. Their sort of like intensity to want to win was gone, and I was like, "What's happened here?" So, as much as people are going to praise Saudi Arabia for beating Argentina, I don't really care. That's one game, but then after that, you did nothing. You didn't play like that again. Because the thing is, for me, like when teams come in and they shock a team and then they go on to at least give themselves more credit, or they have a draw, or they do something.
Build off of that.
That's a lot better for me. And then even if you move on to like sort of Mexico and Poland, I'll be honest with you, Poland did better than I thought they would in terms of getting those results, because I thought they were going to come into this and not be good at all, because they've got a very odd profile of team. I thought Mexico would do a lot better than they did. I thought, you know what, I'm going to be completely honest. I knew Argentina would go through just because of their sort of profile of players, and they've got the stars to make it happen. But I expected, to be honest with you, Mexico to go through, just comfortably go through, beat Saudi Arabia and beat Poland. But they didn't do that. And now that's why I think it was an entertaining one, because there was a lot of underperformers. So yeah, man, I quite liked it overall. I felt everyone made a good account of themselves. I still don't think any of the players who should have stood up, like Lewandowski getting his first goal, Chucky Lozano doing well. Oh, by the way, that free kick for Mexico, what a
free kick.
I'm being honest, goal of the tournament for me. That was a beauty.
It's what? The goal of the tournament hasn't happened yet. You can't say
No.
You can only predict it. You can only say the goal of the tournament when it's done.
That is the goal of the tournament so far for me.
No,
There might be a better goal though.
There could be a better goal.
There could be.
So far,
Someone
like,
does a
or
bicycle kick.
Oh, so far. That's fine. You can say
I
so
am
far.
comfortably
Bro,
gonna say this, yes.
Zlatan doing a bicycle kick from outside the box. That's like goal of the tournament already. Not a free kick. Come on.
What? That was a free kick though. That's a mad free kick.
It was nice, and I hate admitting that because I'm American, bro. I
will commonly say this, yeah. That will definitely be goal of the tournament.
It might be.
Listen to this comment. As a French fan, I am happy France would play Argentina. What? They're not playing Argentina?
Well, if they beat Australia, France win their game, they'll play each other.
No, they don't.
They do.
Argentina's in a different bracket to France.
Yeah.
Argentina.
Oh shit, that's if the runners up. Sorry, it's the runners up of this group. Yeah, so it'd be Poland's game. Yeah, you're right.
Yeah. If I show you guys the bracket at this moment in time, this is what the bracket is looking like. Argentina and France don't even meet unless they meet in the final. Argentina's on this side, France is on this side.
Oh yeah, because we played them.
France plays England in the next round.
Yep.
Or
So
Senegal.
wait a minute. So Argentina's got to play USA or net. Oh fucking yes, get in, Messi. You better fucking win this now. Yeah, fool, you midget fool. You better win this one now.
You're calling him a midget fool already.
Yeah, he's my guy. I can call him what I want. Come on, lad. Yeah, he's gonna win. Look. This is gonna be the World Cup that goes to Argentina. I'm backing it.
I doubt it.
Just say
Personally, but...
Yo, they will batter Netherlands or the USA. I'll be honest with you.
Blaze is coming at me. Blaze is coming at me saying, "Iga, what happened? Oh yeah, what about Richarlison's bicycle? That was nice too."
That free kick was better. That free kick was way better.
Okay, what about this one? My guy's saying, "What happened to Canada? Jonathan David honestly disappointed me. I expected more from him. Jonathan David at least got a goal." Yeah, bro. What you have to understand is that's Canada's first World Cup appearance since 86. Yeah, and
so you
that,
expect them to do better.
And Canada just to win a game would have been an accomplishment. But yo, Yasser, you there? Oh no, my man's busy. Yo, Yasser, your camera's on. Okay, good.
All right, let me lay down the law about Poland.
I was saying I don't want to play them. Oh, okay, yeah, that's good. I'm just before I go to you about Poland, bro. Just before I lay it down and give it to you. Pause. Just before I pass you the mic, I'm just gonna say this is heartbreaking for Mexico.
I'm loving it.
It's heartbreaking for Mexico, but you know what? I'm loving it too. Shout out to Ochoa.
Why is it heartbreaking?
Whoa. Chill, bro.
Shout out to Ochoa. Ochoa played his final game as a international. He's retired after the World Cup, announcing that he's retired after the World Cup. This was officially announced prior to the World Cup. So he's now, after playing since, what do you call it? He's played in 5 World Cups. He's 37 years old, right? And he's been Mexico's #1 for 11 years. This guy deserves a shout out. I'm just going to say, Mexico, you're co-hosting with Canada, America, and USA next tournament. You don't have to qualify, so you're going to be in a good situation. Canada finished on top of CONCACAF, but we're not the only CONCACAF team that are already out. And you know what? America's the only one in, and they're going to hold that against Netherlands next. So I'm happy. Anyway,
they're going to hold... I can't wait, man, for America to beat Netherlands.
Bro, I would love to be wrong about the Netherlands. All right, look, fuck all that. Look, listen up right now. This Polish side has put me through 3 games of absolute fucking hell. This is the most disgusting performance I've ever fucking seen in my life out of a fucking team that with the players of the caliber of this. Fucking Michnovic, our Polish manager, go fuck yourself, buddy. You're a coward. You're a Polish Steve Bruce. You're shit at your job. You have the players of Przemysław Frankowski, pacey wingback who can dribble, go direct, overlap, crosses. What did we see out of him? Fucking nothing. Nothing. Matty Cash made him look like shit. What the fuck is wrong with you? Playing Zielinski as a shadow striker. Shit decision. Made him irrelevant in the game. Bringing on Piontek and all these fucking guys who were 2-0 down. Bullshit. 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 Fuck the Poles. Just fucking, I can't do it, bro. I can't. We played disgusting football. I'm embarrassed. We were the worst fucking team to watch out of this whole World Cup. And it's not Lewandowski's fault. Before any of y'all in the comments talk about Lewandowski, this fucking clueless manager, Mishnovic, has no fucking idea what he's doing. So you're trying to tell me that Lewandowski is all of a sudden Mbappe. He's going to take the ball at the halfway line, do a fucking turn, drop a shoulder, and just sprint past everyone? No. What you want to do is you want to get Przemysław Frankowski on the fucking ball down the left, get Zielinski involved. No. We sat back and did nothing. We're submissive little bitches, bro. It's disgusting. We played like 1990s Bolton.
Chill. I'm just gonna say this.
Gross. Embarrassing.
Keep the analogies to football. But yeah, moving on. After that heated exchange with your team, you make it out the group. You're not happy?
Fuck no. Igal, you're gonna destroy us. Igal, France are going to literally.
At least you have a good goalkeeper. You probably have one of the better goalkeepers.
What's our Chesney? Bro, the guy can only do so much. Unfortunately,
he's done well. He's made 2 saves this tournament.
He saved a Messi penalty, bro. He's been the only player that I respect on Poland. Only fucking one.
So Poland have disappointed, but they've gone through. Mexico, left themselves disappointed. They didn't go through. And Saudi Arabia left themselves proud after the first game, even though they didn't go through.
Oh no, yeah, proud.
They were proud.
No,
Saudi
they should
Arabia
not be
should
proud.
be proud.
No.
Does anyone disagree? Yes, sir. You disagree also.
They're embarrassment, bro. Saudi Arabia, get out of here, bro.
No, Saudi Arabia did themselves proud.
It's like after they beat Argentina, they quit. They stopped playing. Bro, Poland
do well.
Poland
They weren't that great.
I'm not gonna lie to you. No offense to any Polish people, but Poland are horrendous, and they lost 2-0 to Poland. Like how? How is that even possible? Poland, this same Poland side that we watched today that literally gave up. They gave up. Like they gave up and did not want to play football. They just said we don't want to play.
We were at the mercy of whatever the hell Argentina and Mexico wanted to do.
Okay. So guys, the agenda's done. Let's keep it real. Gunnar Souls, take it away. You said what? Saudi Arabia embarrassed. They let you down. You already said that.
Yeah,
they
man.
took the Rolls Royce, bro.
No. Because look, yes, okay, they had their moment. They beat Argentina, but come on, that's embarrassing to then go. Okay, you're on a high, to then go Poland and not even just basically just be defeatist. Nah, you can't be proud of that.
It was disappointing.
No. That's embarrassing behavior. Like you've got. If you ask any of those Saudis right now, are you proud of this team? And they say yes, they were never going to do anything. What's the point of being Argentina? You may as well lose to them.
Okay, you know what? We're gonna just end it off with quick predictions because I feel like
you got. Let me say something real quick.
Yeah.
If you look at it, Mexico felt. I think Mexico did not score a single goal coming into that Saudi game, if I'm not mistaken, because they lost 2-0 to Argentina and that Poland game ended 0-0, right? They didn't score a single goal. When they was playing Saudi Arabia, bro, I'm not gonna lie to you, I'm shocked. Like the game could have ended 5-0. The game could have ended 5-0. It was that they were that bad, and it's like, what was the point of you showing up against Argentina and actually scoring 2 goals against Argentina, beating Argentina, if you're gonna play like that against Poland and Mexico? Like that's crazy to me.
Okay. I'm just gonna quickly shift gears, but everyone in the chat, let me know what you guys thought about those guys in Group C. Now we're gonna quickly go over Canada, Morocco. Morocco need to win to go through. Everyone here Unanimous. Morocco win.
Easy.
I'll go
win.
draw.
Easy Morocco win.
Draw.
It depends on what kind of Canada shows up. Because I mean, are we saying Canada are not going to win a single game in the group? Is that what we're saying?
I think Canada are focused on trying to win one game or trying to get their first World Cup win. So of course Canada is going to go all out to try to win. It means more to Morocco, but of course on the grand scheme of things, it means a lot to both teams.
Yes, I don't know.
Anything?
For me, I can see Canada winning this. I'm not gonna lie to you guys.
Okay.
I'll go draw.
Okay. So Canada wins. Hypothetically, do you guys
Hey,
see
Morocco
any
wins.
way?
Morocco wins for me.
You guys see any way for Belgium to get out this group?
Yes, yes, I do.
Nah, Croatia's gonna play him off the park.
Because
Easy
I'm showing you
play off
guys
the
the
park.
group quickly. Let me show you guys the group quickly. This is the group for Croatia and Belgium. So Morocco currently have 4 points. Belgium have 3 points. So if Belgium get all 3 points versus Croatia, they automatically go through. If they get a draw and Morocco get anything from Canada, they're out. So basically, they need to win. They need to win. And if they win and they're drawing on points with Croatia, they need to somehow get a 4-goal swing, which is almost impossible because they're -1 and these guys are +3. They're gonna need a 4-goal swing. Belgium need
They're
a
screwed.
miracle.
Belgium.
Belgium need a miracle from Canada, or else they're out. They can't control their destiny.
Yeah, I don't know. I don't know how Belgium do it, but I see them coming out of the group. So I see them
I
beating
don't think so,
Croatia.
man. I don't
No
No,
think
the thing is,
chance, man.
the reason
it's
why I
very
say this,
unlikely.
but then look at today. Mexico had an impossible task today, and look at the situation they were in.
No,
So
Messi just had to win.
I mean, Mexico. So Mexico was on the verge of qualifying, bro. It was actually crazy. Like,
Yeah,
and I
Mexico
just
had
feel
1
like
point.
I feel like Belgium.
No, but
Like,
Belgium have
come
3
on.
points. They have a win under their belt. They win against Croatia, they're in. They just need to win. That's it. Simple.
But
They need to
Croatia
win.
win 3-0.
Croatia win 3-0. What are you guys saying?
Easy.
Yeah, Croatia win like 3-4. They're gonna batter them.
Croatia win. Okay.
Belgium's mentality is dead.
Can we acknowledge that the Belgium team are not speaking to each other? First of all, Kevin De Bruyne and Courtois haven't spoken to each other for near a decade because he stole
Oh
his
yeah, and
girlfriend.
Vertonghen and KDB aren't speaking either.
Vertonghen and KDB are not speaking. For some reason, Michy Batshuayi, Hazard, and these guys also got into a fight.
It's actually, you know what? I want to be in that dressing room. That's how that.
Bro, their dressing room looks peak.
Nah, it looks sick, man. It'd be so sick to get the gossip.
So I'm not gonna lie to you. If I was in this room, I would have been the biggest instigator. I would just be sitting there in the corner,
The
just
funny
laughing.
thing I seen was they said Lukaku broke up the fight between Vertonghen and Hazard.
That's what I
I'm
heard.
like, how did he break it up? He just came in and said, "Yo, guys, chill." With his
You know,
big
man,
American
Lukaku's
accent.
big, you know. So,
Yeah, I'm the guy that's like hyping it up again.
yeah, I'm like,
Come on, man.
Yeah, I heard Hazard and Trossard are
Come
not
on,
speaking.
bro. Come on.
Why are Hazard and Trossard beefing?
Because Trossard says he deserves to start. I think he says something like that. Which is true. He's not lying.
He does. He does deserve to start.
Hazard has completely lost any sense of taking on a player, bro. The guy dribbles. The guy dribbles diagonally.
We need to remember
turns around.
the show can't go on for 4 hours. So let's try to wrap it up almost. Moving on to the next one. Costa Rica, Germany. Does anybody give Costa Rica a chance versus Germany?
Yes.
I backed Germany so much to the point where I have Neuer as my backup keeper in fantasy. I have Gundogan as my midfielder, and I have Rude as my one of my defenders. I think Germany are going to win this game. They're going to score a lot of goals, and Costa Rica are going to lay an egg. What are you guys saying?
No.
I think this game is a draw. I think this game is in a draw.
Germany's mentality is dead. Come on, man.
I generally see Japan coming out.
So dead.
Japan are going to get out the group. How? They need to get a point versus Spain.
Yeah, I think that's going to end in a draw as well.
Yeah. I'll take 2 draws. I agree.
Okay.
Yo, listen, yeah, like
There's some
I'm
weird
not
shit
trying-
happening in the World Cup. You can't really
I'm
be
not-
looking at nobody weird for predictions. To
I
be
ain't
fair.
Well,
accusing
Australia
anything, yeah.
qualified, bro.
But what if Spain Japan is a draw, and they
Yeah.
both go through?
Yeah. See, that's the
Okay,
thing.
let me show you guys what would happen.
Mm.
Let me show you guys what would happen in the group. Okay.
If both
you
were
don't know,
draws, it would just stay the
this
same.
is what the group looks like right now. This is what the group currently looks like. You have
Yeah.
you have one team on 1 point, two teams on 3 points, and one team on 4 points. If these two end in a draw, and Costa Rica wins, bro, Costa Rica's top the group.
That's crazy.
That's crazy. That's actually insane. And I don't want to see it happen. Give me chaos.
Bro, that's why we
Yo,
love
you're a toxic
football.
motherfucker. You want to see Costa Rica top the
Yeah.
group?
Bro, I want to see chaos. I love chaos in football. I love it.
I'm 100%
Yeah,
on board.
imagine after all the talk about Japan, Spain, Germany, Costa Rica top the group. What the fuck?
And they lost 7-0 in the first game. Oh my god! Imagine the team lost 7-0 in the first game.
Steve, you gotta go.
And they
Have a good one.
Yeah, peace out, man. Thank you for having me on. Nice seeing y'all.
No worries, man. All right. So let's with that being said, Costa Rica don't win. Okay. Japan, Spain.
Hey,
okay.
listen.
Just to be
I
toxic.
want my agendas to run, so I'm saying Costa Rica win.
Yeah, bro, I'm trying to Gunner. I'm trying to see that.
Okay,
I want Germany to go home.
So for the sake of the show, we're gonna unanimous vote Costa Rica win, Japan, Spain draw, and Costa Rica.
No. I'm saying Spain winning it because of my guys in it.
Okay.
Do you think
Rica.
the guy? No. Listen.
So Costa Rica, speaking out the group.
This is my logic to it. Yeah, the guy is dating the princess of Spain. Do you really think man's gonna hold corn? Nah, come on now.
Whoa. So are you telling me Laporte is actually pipping out his own players so he could get funds for Barcelona? Is that what you're saying?
Bro, Spain are winning.
Crazy.
That's what I'm saying. Spain are definitely winning.
Moving on. The game that everybody wants to see. Africa versus Luis Suarez's Uruguay. It's literally the whole Africa. Ghana, I know it's Ghana, but Ghana, this game means everything to them. This game means everything to them. And if you guys haven't seen the Don Robbie channel, did you guys see what the Don Robbie channel, DR Sports, what they posted?
Yeah.
Bro,
what Flex, right? Yeah.
What DR Sports posted showed me the pain that this guy, Suarez, gave these guys a couple years ago. These guys are ready. They want Suarez. They're hungry for Suarez to the point where I'm going to play it right now. You guys can see it with me. Let me know what you guys think because I'm going to keep myself muted so there's no playback.
We want a revenge for I'm feeling fantastic. Yes. Listen, we came here for the W, and we got it. Yes. Oh my God, the W. That's what we're here for, my brother. We got it.
What message do you have to Luis Suarez and Uruguay now?
Listen, we're coming, brothers. We're coming for you lot. We want a revenge for you lot did to us.
Let me know how sweet would that revenge be. Let me know, people. How sweet would that revenge be?
What did they do? I can't remember.
No, so this was the quarterfinals in the 2010 World Cup. So it was like towards the end of the game. The ball was going in. Luis Suarez literally handles the ball, gets a red card. Ghana gets a penalty. Then Asamoah Gyan steps up and he blasts it over the bar. And if Ghana would have scored that penalty, they would have went through, and they would have been the first African nation. If it would have been a dub for Africa, they would have been the first.
Listen. You put the ball in the back of the net in that case, isn't it?
Bro, look at this.
What I'm saying.
But the ball was going in, though. That's
became a goalkeeper.
The ball was going in.
He became a goalkeeper.
Bro, did he get a red card? No. But did he get a red card?
Yeah, he got sent off. It was a red card.
There you go.
But the ball was going in.
Listen. Man took one for the team. It doesn't matter.
Man decided to be a goalkeeper.
Yeah, took a red card. Took one for the team, innit? Nothing wrong with that at all. The man should have scored his penalty. I'm sorry, but the game's a game, bro. The game's a game.
I can't believe you never heard about this.
Nah, I forgot about this. It's not that. It's freaking
Bro,
2010, bro. I was like 10 years old or something. I was.
but
It was
not
the
a
last
single
minutes
African.
too. It was the
Not
last
a
minutes of
single,
the game
yeah.
too.
Bro,
For
Not
listen.
a
real.
single person in Africa. Not a single African forgets this game. It was that big. And this
Bro,
is the thing. Like,
and you know how fans are taking this. The fans, the African fans that are getting ready for this game, they are going ham. They are absolutely
oh,
going mental. The way I am seeing Ghana is just they're getting ready. Ghana's getting ready to see Luis Suarez cry. They want to end his international career in the World Cup and make him in tears. They want that. And when they play Ghana versus Uruguay, this is going to be a battle. This is going to be the
it's gonna be a
biggest
war.
battle.
It's gonna be a war.
There's gonna be fights. There's gonna be fights.
Oh,
I wouldn't be
100%.
surprised
There's gonna be fights.
if the referee has to like get control of this game several times. There's gonna be a lot of issues. But yeah,
Aye, listen. I want chaos. I want another 90-minute handball. Give me that.
No,
Give
relax.
me-
You can't have that. If that happens,
Hey,
if that happens, bro.
listen.
let me
yeah,
show you
man,
this.
Man
Let me
did,
show you this
man
one.
did everything within the game of the.
Watch
the,
this.
the
Watch
rules of
this
the
one.
game.
Watch this one. DR Sports. Honestly, the coverage they have at the World Cup, fantastic. This right here shows you the pure emotion and everything going on in with Ghana's World Cup.
Right. This is what we need to song today.
What you do?
It's what we need to song today. On my Friday, Suarez will cry. Suarez will cry. Suarez will cry.
Anyone who doesn't know what she said Suarez will cry at the end, but I couldn't make out what she was saying before that.
No, I do want
This is
Ghana
the
to win.
time to pay Uruguay back. This is the time. We'll show them. We'll let them know that the football is from Ghana. Ghana, Jose. Yeah.
We think you've seen something here tonight. It's a big lie. You've not seen anything. Uruguay.
What's your message to Uruguay?
Uruguay and Luis Suarez.
Yo, the message is straight to Luis Suarez in Uruguay. Get to know. Bro, you don't understand Gunner Souls. This means everything to them.
See, we are the one going to eliminate you so that you feel the pain we felt in 2010. That is why we are coming for you. That you watch out for Ghana. You've seen nothing.
Do you feel it, Gunner Souls? Do you not feel it yet? Do you not feel it?
I do feel it, but I'm just saying, innit? Good game management is good game management. You have to applaud.
Oh
Luis
my
Suarez for what he did.
God. Okay, final last one.
Uruguay, that what they did to us 2010,
Yes.
2022, we will show him the power of Black Star.
Yes, my friend. Yes. One team that you could say he was cheated against, Uruguay, Luis Suarez. What's your message to Luis Suarez and Uruguay?
Right, shame on you, but we're coming for you this time round. If I was the Ghana coach, I'll take that picture, put it in the dressing room, and say, guys, that's your motivation there.
We go for it.
I ain't capping. I'm more pissed off at the penalty taker. Why don't you score your penalty?
What? Yasin, are you hearing my man? What? After all of that, you're going back to 2010. I don't care. Ghana are going to embarrass.
Listen,
Uruguay.
I want them to
Ghana
win.
are going to utterly embarrass Uruguay. I need to see 3-0. I need to see at least 2-0. I need to see some high score over more than a 2-0 goal line towards Ghana. I need to see Ghanaian people celebrating the whole 90 minutes. I don't want Uruguay to even get a sniff. This means everything to them. This means everything to the whole African nation. I felt it for them when they lost that game. A lot of people probably did. I pray that they absolutely get their ass handed to them and Uruguay get knocked out of this tournament. But yeah, I'm going with a 2-0 Ghana win. 2-0 or 3-0. What are you saying?
5-0, your Kudus hat-trick.
There you go. Even more energy. I love it. Anyways, moving on to the rest of the games. Just to end it off, people, let me know what you guys are saying in the chat. Inshallah, the Black Stars win. 100%. Inshallah, the Black Stars win. Yo, Yasser, you there?
Yeah, I'm here.
What's your score prediction for that game? After all of that, bro, I thought you were gonna jump in.
Bro, I don't know, bro, because like that when you expect Ghana to do something, they don't do it, bro. That's the issue with Ghana. I have.
Just,
You
just,
expect
just,
because
just give
I
us a
feel
prediction, bro. Spit it out.
because the pressure on Ghana is like all of Africa is watching Ghana. Like, bro, you can't get punked by Uruguay again. You
No
can't do
pressure.
that. Like, you gotta show up. So hopefully they show up 2-0.
2-0. Okay. Um,
2-0.
South Korea, Portugal. I'm just gonna go Portugal win, routine win. Routine
I don't know,
2-1.
because Portugal are through, aren't they? Haven't they got 6 points? Oh no, they drew, didn't they, to Uruguay? Or don't they won 2-0?
Yeah.
And then against Ghana, didn't Portugal beat Ghana?
What's going on in that group, by the way?
Because I feel like they're rotating if they're through, aren't they? I thought
Yeah, they're
What
rotating, bro.
happens? What happens in
They
that
have
group?
6 points, so they
What happens in
automatically
that
they
group
always
if Ghana
qualify.
wins?
they're gonna have to rotate. They're gonna have to
If
rotate.
Ghana draw, and South Korea win, they still don't. South Korea need a win to go through, no matter what.
No. All Ghana needs is a draw, apparently.
Oh
Yeah.
yeah, goal difference.
No, because they have 3 points, and Uruguay will have 2.
No, I mean South Korea. South Korea.
Oh yeah.
South Korea win. Yeah.
No, but Portugal are already topped the group, no matter
No,
what.
but then
That's what I'm saying. I feel like Portugal will rotate because they've got a lot of older legs in there, so they're gonna need
No,
to
but
sort of.
Bruno leading the team alone can win them the game.
Nah, I wouldn't say so, but
He's one of the players of the tournaments. We got to give it up to him. Bruno's been doing
yeah,
well.
but that's.
Magnifico.
Anyway,
Portuguese Magnifico.
I'm
Yeah, you
not
guys
gonna
gonna
lie. Second half of the
listen.
season with no Ronaldo there, he's gonna be an absolute beast.
But
Get him
you
in.
got rival fans. I gotta learn. But with Bruno Fernandes, you're gonna be learning. You're gonna learn about him. Don't worry about it.
I know Bruno.
Yeah.
Half the season he's gonna be mental. But yo, South Korea, Portugal. Let's just be real. Anyone picking South Korea, let me know now, or else we're just moving on because I think it's a routine.
I'm gonna do it 2-1.
Cameroon, Brazil.
Brazil gonna rotate.
I'm gonna be real. Yeah, I've got this down as 1-0 Cameroon because I think Brazil are through. They're gonna rotate.
Can I show you guys something?
Yeah.
Anything can happen in this group. Switzerland have 3 points. Cameroon, Serbia. So Serbia beat Switzerland, they're through. Switzerland beat Serbia, they clinch it. If Cameroon beat Brazil and Switzerland and Serbia draw, Cameroon's through.
The thing is, though, like Brazil's depth's quite good though because they've got Martinelli who can come in. They've got Bremer who can come in instead of like.
No, but Martinelli and Thing are gonna start probably.
Yeah, that's what I'm saying. So, even if they rotate, actually, they've got quite a decent side. So
what are we saying?
Do you know what? I'm gonna go 5-0 Brazil.
5-0.
Martinelli masterclass.
What about you, Yasser?
So Cameroon and Brazil, right? Come on, Cameroon. 1-0.
What about you, Ali?
So Cameroon and Brazil, right?
Yeah. Yeah. Hello.
Yo, 1 second, man. I just got back.
Oh, my bad.
What are you guys talking about?
Brazil, Cameroon.
Yasir, is that you?
Yeah.
Yeah, that's me. Who's this?
Man, it's it's Al Mahdis, man.
Oh, what's up, bro? How you doing, man?
Damn, you're not on Alel's Brick Hangout?
Yeah.
Yes, you guys. I support Brazil, man. I supported Brazil since 1994, man. So like, I want Brazil to win, man. That's my yeah. They can easily beat Cameroon, man. Come on, like that's an easy game.
All right, and guys, let's just finish off Serbia, Switzerland, the game that could have a lot of blood between Shaqiri and Xhaka versus Serbia. Let's see what happens. No politics, but
yeah, I gotta go, bro. Peace,
yeah,
bro.
don't know. No politics, but I'm gonna go with Switzerland win. What about you, Gunnar Souls?
Oh, this is a. I
I'm
gotta
just
back
rooting
my
for my
boy
guy.
Granit Xhaka, man.
Yeah,
Got to. So
I'm
gonna go
Same.
2-0.
Yeah, I'm
Switzerland.
rooting for my guy also. What about you? What about you, my brother?
Who are like Serbia's star players? I really don't know. Like who
Milinkovic,
Savage,
No, he's good, man. He's good.
Yeah,
He's good.
they've staged. They've got
Tadic.
Oh, that is all right. He's not great.
Vlahovic.
Vlahovic. Yeah.
Oh, Vlahovic? He plays for Serbia?
He doesn't
Really?
even start. He doesn't even start.
He doesn't even start. Man, he flopped at Juve. He doesn't start for his country?
Nope.
Really? And we
Mitrovic
wanted to
is
pay
better.
60 million for him? Well, how much he want to pay for him?
Mitrovic is better.
Yeah, obviously Mitrovic is better, man. Like he's an established player. You know, Vlahovic is just like it's pretty much an unknown player. I don't know. Maybe he had one good year.
Vlahovic is about to get relegated to Serie B.
Yeah, I mean, I don't know what the hype was about. Why everyone was like so excited? Vlahovic to Arsenal. Like I never heard of him. Like what? He had one good year.
He would have banged at Arsenal.
No, man. If he flopped at Juve and can't get in the Serbia team, no way.
Juve's the wrong team, though. It's the wrong profile of team.
Yo, guys, let's not have a Vlahovic conversation now. We'll do that on the Arsenal stream. But yeah, did you guys hear about Ben White going home?
Why?
Ben White went home early for personal reasons. Didn't specify why. They just said
so it's
Ben
not
White.
an injury.
No, it's not an injury. It's something to do with like family or personal reasons. They didn't specify why he went home. They just said Ben White has left England World Cup. He's returned. He's going home. That's all.
I mean, I hope nothing bad happened, but you know.
I hope he's okay.
Yeah, I mean, whatever. He has like how many weeks till Arsenal play again?
Yeah, December. He has like what 25 days. But
yeah, I mean he'll be fine.
That's crazy though. I hope he's okay. But yeah, I'm gonna end it here, boys and girls. Big up everybody. Big up my guy. Did you discuss the Juventus situation? Yes, I did a full video on that. 3-minute video on my YouTube channel. You can check it out. What happened to Juventus? I did a full video on my YouTube channel. You can go check it out, honestly. And also, I was going to do a full conversation about the whole Qatar thing, but I don't feel like doing that right now. So when I'm ready, I'll discuss that also. The whole situation with the whole Islamophobia and everybody just...
I mean, there's a really Islamophobia. I don't feel there's any Islamophobia, really.
I'll talk about it in a bit. I'll tell you what I mean. But yo, big up everyone. You guys have yourselves a good one. I'll catch you guys in the flip side. Peace.
Peace.